why your back pain is not getting better. And the big thing that I wanted to cover to you guys, so you can understand this, is much of what you're doing every single day outside of the physical therapy, if that's not addressed, which it probably isn't in this sort of scenario with your physical therapy, because you go there and you do physical therapy and then you go home. And so you go to a physical therapy or physiotherapy appointment and you have half an hour, maybe an hour, and there's a bit of chat and a bit of stuff and a bit of chat at the end. And that is why so many people struggle. We can't possibly expect to get long-term results and fix our back pain and sciatica if we're only focusing on 1 hour of the day with our back in mind. Because so often we then have kids to look after, we've got to go to work, we've got to do this, that, and the other, walk the dog, make dinner, eat, clear away. All of that kind of stuff is still being done every single day, but with no guidance, no awareness. And that's not to say you have to stop all of that stuff, but a little bit of thought goes a big way. And this is why in the membership material anyway, we have so much in the way of education to help you guys understand that, the way in which we're doing things. If you'll get simply, right? Why are we doing a squat as an early part of rehabilitation? The reason we're doing a squat is because most of you guys sat right now watching this video. If you're watching on TikTok or if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to get out of a chair when it's finished. Maybe you're going to stay sat down, which is a whole nother problem. How are you doing that? If you have no guidance on how to do that, then we've got a problem. And then you go to your physical therapy appointment and they say, oh, we're going to do sit to stand as an exercise, which could be seen as a good, not too bad exercise. But if you can't control your spine, as a lot of people can't, at a squat of that depth, then that's too hard for you and you're not going to progress. You're just going to be doing sit to stand until you're blue in the face. How does a sit to stand progress over time? All of these things need to be factored in. So that's one of the reasons that your rehab may not be doing anything for you. And it's not that rehab can't help you. It's that not that physical therapy or exercises can't help you, but they need to be done in a programmed way. And they need to actually be exercises that build strength and stability. And an exercise itself, a squat, does not necessarily build strength or stability unless you do it in a way that will build strength and stability over the long term. And that starts out with doing it with correct technique.